What is going on, my friends? Welcome to another episode of the It's the Quick Nasty podcast. This is episode 18. As always, thanks for taking the time to listen to me blab about whatever is on my mind at that current time or week or whatever I'm thinking. My mind's a strange place. Also, the shares and the likes have been so awesome, and I am so thankful for that. For the second time this winter season, I'm just getting over another cold, so I missed my podcast last week. It was the first one I've missed in 18 weeks. Ugh. Anyways, we're getting back on it now, so if I sound a little extra nasally, I apologize. This week's weather has literally gone from 2 feet of snow to 45 degrees to rain and 15 degrees and snow, so Ohio, how I loathe thee. But if I hated Ohio that much, I would move. But, you know, because the family is here, and that is worth more to me than less months of snow, I guess. But it's close. I'm going to try not to compare myself to others living in warmer climates, though. Is comparing ourselves to others really a positive experience? Like, what about competing with others? So that's what we're going to talk about today, to compare and to compete. If there is one thing most people are collectively good at in this day and age, it's comparing themselves to others and passing judgment on others or to themselves. I mean, anytime we load up Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever, it's an opportunity to look at what others have versus what we don't. We don't get on these things to judge and compare, but it happens whether you are aware of it or not. I will say that I cannot think of many, if any, positive reasons to pass judgment or compare yourself to someone you're looking at on social media, or in your real life for that matter. Seriously, what good could come from comparing yourself to what others want you to see? Most people don't post their dark times or their struggles. You know, the stuff that makes them human? Some people do. Guess who is easier to connect with? You guessed it. The people that have the same damn everyday life issues as you. Just remember, if everything is all sunshine and rainbows 100% of the time, it may seem less trustworthy. Maybe. Get real. Don't have to be negative, but don't pretend you don't have problems. Ooh, they have the car, they have the house, they have the phone, the jewelry, the blah 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 that I want. Come on. You don't know how these people got these things, guys. Focusing on this stuff is only going to make you feel like butts. Maybe they had an inheritance. Maybe they worked for it. Maybe someone bought it for them. Either way, it's none of your damn business. So if there is this thing that 3 people want, one person bought it, one was handed it, and the other one got it by luck maybe. They may value this thing differently. One put in the hard work for it, one maybe appreciates the gift from another person, so maybe it's someone important to them, and one may appreciate that the universe is looking out for them. Yet some people will look at those things and judge those people. Well, their parents bought it for them, or they won it somewhere. Like it matters! Let me spell those comments out for you. Jealousy. Also, none of your damn business. Comparing more times than not leads to a jealous or negative state. We don't want to be in that state, guys. Go on, get on out of there. Just remember the most important people in our lives. You know, the people that will be there for you no matter what, good or bad, always have your back and will be on your side. They always seem to have your best interest in mind, even if it goes against theirs. You know what they care about? They care about you, who you are, how you treat others, how you carry yourself. They could care less about what video games you have, the car that you drive, or the shoes that you're wearing. If someone is only your friend because you drive a Porsche, I mean, I don't know how deep that relationship is gonna be. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be friends with someone who you share common interests with. I mean, that's how you begin relationships, right? Oh, you're into guitars, that's cool, I am too. What do you like to play? That's like the initial connection, but connecting on a deeper level, emotionally, spiritually, physically, is going to build a much stronger connection than, nice purse. If you think that those materialistic things matter in the slightest, then you really got to get your mindset right. They may provide some feel-good stuff or some fake sense of confidence that your true self hides behind, but at the end of the day, they are just shoes. It's just a phone. Now, most of this is not our fault. You're not born materialistic. We are raised to be, and no, not necessarily by our parents, but by the industry. We are marketed to from pretty much day one, pushing that you need this and you need that. If you don't have this, then people will think this of you, or get this and you'll be popular. Bunch of baloney, but it is deeply ingrained. In the broadcasting community, you can go out and do some research, watch other streams, try to see what they're doing that you like, maybe emulate what they do well on your stream. Lots of people out there. Many people do certain things really well, while others may do something very different, but still just as great. Being around those people may help push you to try new things, new ideas, and amp up your game. Going into streams and thinking, this guy's trash and he's got 20 viewers? I'm better than this guy? I'm better than that guy? What's that going to do for you? Oh yeah, nothing. We definitely need to spend less time wanting what others have, and I don't know, maybe start putting in the time and effort to actually obtain these things yourself. We need to stop trying to reverse engineer every little thing. Sure, there may be a general path to take, but like I've said before, the journey is one of the most important parts of getting to your goals, and it is going to vary with your own personal experiences. So let's ease off the constant comparison and start leaning into ourselves a little more. Our true, not hiding who we are selves. Life is so much better when you can live every day as yourself and not consistently trying to depict this image just so people will follow or like you. Maybe we can replace some of our comparing with some competing. I don't know. Healthy competition in the business world is important. My favorite part about it is that people are doing things to better something. Someone might come out of, with pushing something new. They are pushing to be better against other companies that are also pushing to be better, to innovate, to be creative, to find solutions to problems. If there wasn't competition, that shit doesn't really happen. And not very quickly, at least. Maybe you're trying to come out with the next big thing. If you don't, however, there is a pretty good chance that someone else will. Sure, we are all highly individual, but there are billions of people out there. Many of them have similar upbringings, social statuses, educations, and there's a solid chance they are going to come up with some of the same things you would. We all have that thing or that invention that we see for sale and we're like, oh my gosh, I thought of that 5 years ago. Well, you didn't bring it to market, so too bad, so sad. What I'm not really into, however, is big business with that bully mindset, strong-arming or buying up all the small companies or run them out of business. Big businesses smash, like the Hulk, but not a cool Hulk, crappy mean Hulk. Kinda sucks, because those small companies may have had some truly innovative ideas that could actually come to fruition, since small businesses have much less red tape and hoops to jump through. If those ideas were amazing or not, if it's not going to net big business buku bucks, they're not interested. Competition can be good, depending what you're trying to do in the world. There are plenty of people out there. Time is limited. You don't need millions of people to make a living or to start a following. I gotta get all the views. Mindsets like women with boobs are stealing all my views. Some 14-year-old dude, or worse, some 30-year-old adult male, bitching about women's breasts. Sure, she might be using her looks to better her career. Who cares if she's using what she got? If you're funny, that's your thing. Use it. They may have lesser clothes on, playing Just Dance 3 on stream, but who cares? This is their business. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And definitely stop complaining. This isn't even your target market. Watching competition to follow trends, not to directly copy, but we need to keep up with the market. Maybe you like something that they're doing, but you think you can improve on it. Great, go do it. Do that shit. I mean, that's how things progress. That's pushing each other, to become better. I think competition is necessary. Boils down to what you want to. Trying to have it all and being worried about people stealing your viewers. I want all the viewers. Careful with that stuff. Getting to those places may be detrimental to your character. Knocking others down to get you to the top is never good. May the best person win. Cool. Competing business practice that takes everyone down to line your pockets? Probably not cool. And you'll probably have to answer to the universe. Don't compare yourself to others. Compete sportsmanlike. Don't hurt others to achieve your goals. You came up with the best idea. You handled it the best. Instead of smearing the other's company and taking their ideas as your own, or using child labor and cheap materials to get you there. I don't know any businesses that do that. So try to keep from comparing yourself to others. Not going to benefit you, not with your time. Compete with others in a way that doesn't make you a piece of trash. Stay true to your morals and don't intentionally hurt others to achieve your goals. So let's send it over to the last week's review and see how it compared to the week previous. Or I guess it would be 2 weeks previous since this is a week late. I'm sorry. So we're not going to have too much to say in this LWR because I was sick all last week and I had to cancel streams and all that jazz. We did stream on Monday. We played some Need for Speed Payback, yeah. And it went pretty well. Got a few follows that day, which was pretty sweet, especially for a game that I don't think anybody ever watches, but the people that came in were definitely sweet and cool. Chatted it up with me for a while, and I really appreciate them. So that was cool. So I might do that again next week. Who knows? Just need a break from Destiny. I've just been playing too much Destiny, and I just need a break. I was hoping that my break was going to come in the form of Anthem, which releases in February here in a couple weeks. But unfortunately on Saturday, when I streamed Destiny, I finished the last word quest, which I wanted to get done that day. And then after that, I switched over to the Anthem open demo to stream that for a little bit. And my computer doesn't seem that it's gonna want to do that. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream Anthem, even though Anthem was what I was about to sink all of my gaming time into. So now I have to come up with something else, and I'm bummed. Definitely bummed. I was really looking forward to that game, but unfortunately it seems like you actually have to have a dual PC streaming setup, and that's definitely not something that's in the cards right now or ever. So at least until I get my next computer, maybe this computer that I have here could eventually become a streaming PC, but it's like I said, it's not in the cards right now. I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's just games. I'm gonna keep focusing on drawing and improving my artwork and spending some more time improving myself in that manner, because in the future I would like to pursue more of that. If I can share that stuff on stream as a stream, art streams, then that's great. And I think that's kind of the transition it would go towards, instead of all just being video games, especially since I just don't have the hardware to make it happen. So anyways, like I said, we didn't stream too much last week. I was sick, it was cold, whatever excuse I want to give you. But I just didn't think I was going to be very entertaining, so I took the break that I thought I needed, and I definitely needed it. And I'm glad I did, because I feel much better today and this weekend. So yeah. So anyways, appreciate you guys checking out this again. If you found it valuable, make sure that you share it with anybody you think would value from it. And yeah, be sure to follow on Twitter, Instagram at It's Thugwig Nasty, and stop by on the broadcast this week. We'll have some fun. Come on, you want to. All right, guys. If you don't stop out, not a big deal, but I will catch you next Monday on episode 19, I think. Yeah. Later, guys.